Episode 12 My House/Rooms. Hello and welcome to Listen to Stories. This is a simple story for English learners. Today, our character is Sara, and her story is about her house and its rooms. Listen carefully and enjoy the story. My name is Sara, and today I want to tell you about my house. I love my house very much. It is not a big house, but it is my home. And for me, home is the most comfortable place in the world. I live in an apartment in the city. It is on the 4th floor of a tall building. When I look out of my window, I can see the street below and the buildings around me. At night, the city lights are beautiful from my window. I never get tired of that view. My apartment has 5 rooms: a living room, a bedroom, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a small study. Let me take you on a tour of my home. Let us start with the living room. The living room is the first room you see when you enter my apartment. It is a medium-sized room with big windows. The windows let in a lot of light, and I love that. During the day, the room is always bright and warm. In my living room, I have a big, comfortable sofa. It is dark blue and very soft. I spend a lot of time on that sofa, reading, watching TV, drinking tea, and thinking. My sofa is my favorite place in the whole apartment. Next to the sofa, there is a small coffee table. On the coffee table, there is always a book, a cup, and sometimes my phone. On the wall, there is a big television, but I do not watch it very much. I prefer reading to watching TV. On another wall, there is a bookshelf. My bookshelf is full of books. I have books about history, nature, cooking, and stories. I love my bookshelf. When I look at it, I feel happy, because every book on that shelf is a memory of a good time I spent reading. There is also a small plant in the corner of my living room. Her name is Lily. Yes, I gave my plant a name. I water Lily every 2 days, and I talk to her sometimes. My friends think this is funny, but I think plants are like friends. They make your home feel alive. Now let us go to the kitchen. My kitchen is small but very organized. Everything has its place in my kitchen. The plates are on one shelf, the cups are on another shelf, and the pots and pans are in the cupboard below. I love cooking, so my kitchen is very important to me. I spend a lot of time here every evening. Cooking is my way of relaxing after a long day at work. In my kitchen, there is a small table with 2 chairs. I eat my breakfast here every morning. I sit at the table, drink my coffee, and look out of the small kitchen window. In the morning, the sky outside is pink and orange, and that is one of my favorite things in the world. My fridge is always full. I go to the supermarket every Saturday and I buy food for the whole week: vegetables, fruit, eggs, milk, cheese, and bread. I like to have everything I need at home. That way, I can cook whatever I want whenever I want. Now let us go to the bedroom. My bedroom is my sanctuary. Sanctuary means a safe and peaceful place, and that is exactly what my bedroom is for me. My bed is in the middle of the room. It is a big, comfortable bed with white sheets and soft pillows. I love my bed so much. Every night when I get into bed, I feel like everything is right with the world. Next to my bed, there is a small bedside table. On the table, there is a lamp, a glass of water, and the book I am reading. Every night before I sleep, I read for 30 minutes. This helps me relax and forget about the day. On one wall of my bedroom, there is a big wardrobe. My wardrobe is full of clothes: shirts, trousers, dresses, and jackets. I organized my wardrobe by color. So all the blue things are together, all the white things are together, and so on. I know this is a little unusual, but I love it because it makes getting dressed in the morning very easy. On another wall, there is a mirror. Every morning before I leave, I look in the mirror and I say, "You look great, Sara. Have a good day." I know this sounds funny, but it makes me feel confident and happy. Now let us go to the bathroom. My bathroom is small but very clean. I keep my bathroom very clean because a clean bathroom makes me feel good. In my bathroom, there is a shower, a sink, and a toilet. On the shelf above the sink, there is everything I need: my toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, and face cream. I like to keep everything neat and organized. I love long showers. After a long day at work, a hot shower makes everything better. I stand under the hot water, and I let all the stress of the day wash away. It is one of my favorite moments of the day. And finally, let us go to my small study. My study is the smallest room in the apartment, but it is also the most important room for me. In my study, there is a desk, a chair, and a small bookshelf. On my desk, there is my computer, a notebook, and some pens. This is where I work when I bring work home. And this is where I study English every evening. I sit at my desk, I open my computer, and I learn something new. Sometimes I watch English videos. Sometimes I read in English. And sometimes I write in English in my notebook. My study is a quiet room. No TV, no music, no noise. Just me and my thoughts and my work. I love the silence of my study at night. So that is my apartment. 5 rooms, each one different, each one special. My living room is where I relax. My kitchen is where I create. My bedroom is where I dream. My bathroom is where I refresh. And my study is where I grow. I am grateful for every room in my home, because every room tells a story about who I am. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it today. Subscribe to Listen to Stories for more stories. See you in the next episode.